What's up, GVA official? My name is MagicPeople. More recently, I've been going just by Magic, and this is my very first post to GVA. Now, before you guys get up in arms, wow, a new commentator doing COD, yada yada yada, relax. The only reason I'm here is because I'm doing a quick, short notice video that is COD because there hasn't really been one in about a week. So, again, just, kind of spur the moment thing, and I'm only kind of here on a temporary basis. But, hey, if you guys like what you're seeing, be sure to let me know, because I'd like to come back. Anyways, guys, when I was thinking about what I was going to talk about for this video, I thought I'd go back and look at the most recent Call of Duty gameplay commentary on this channel. And I went and watched Purple Grizzly's commentary on, he was just talking about YouTube and the community in general, and that definitely gave me a few thoughts of my own. So I thought I'd take this gameplay to reflect on some of my opinions on that, maybe further expand and kind of educate you guys on, how it all works and how things kind of are going right now. And before I really dive into anything like that and respond to any of his opinions, what it really comes down to is, regardless of what kind of video or what kind of games you're playing, when you're making videos, it really just has to come down to entertaining people. You should be making videos to entertain others, and anything on top of that is definitely an added bonus. I mean, it's the same reason that a musician will, want to perform their music. They could perform for themselves, but the true enjoyment is for performing for other people and having them acknowledge that, hey, I really appreciate your content, I really appreciate your art, and I'm glad that you could share that with me. I appreciate your ability. And, to a certain extent, it is the same thing on YouTube. And, it's different, obviously, from an artist to someone who makes videos, but the comparison, in theory, at least, can be made. But before I go any further, let me talk to you guys a little bit about this gameplay. This was one of my better gameplays recently. I was using the M16 with Master Key, which normally I think really sucks. But, didn't fail me here. And I had 1 dogs, I believe, so, not a whole lot of support from the kill streaks. I went 37-2. Now, to get on with my opinion on YouTube and, things of that nature, the first thing, just to respond to Purple Grizzly specifically, was, he's talking about how a lot of the bigger YouTubers, their motivation has been, money and monetizing on their content, and that makes sense. You can't really blame them for that, and hey, who wouldn't want to get paid for something that they love to do? But what it really does illustrate is the capitalization of YouTube. In the last couple of years, YouTube is about 5.5 years old now. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. But in the last couple of years, the partnership program has really exploded, and people who have made their mark, they have really taken the rewards of being a partner and definitely used them to their advantage. The gaming community is no exception. You have people abusing categories, you have people doing giveaways. Not that there's anything wrong with that necessarily, it's just exploits that not everyone can appreciate. At the end of the day, it's just them getting their content out to as many people as possible, which I understand. At least I can say that I understand it. To make a real-world analogy, however, this is the perfect example of, how the rich get richer and the poor get poor, or at least not rich, As a partner, these bigger people, they will earn thousands of subscribers, and they may not have posted a video in a week. Whereas someone on the lower end of things, the true grassroots community, they will post a video and are lucky to get 1 or 2 subscribers. It's because there's a lot of added tools, there's a lot of added benefits that a partner has, which really makes their content much more accessible. And you know what? That's just the way it is. There's not too much you can do about it. But you can definitely agree that there has been a change in the vibe you get from these bigger players. Now, at the end of the day, though, when you're talking about our community, there's a bunch of things you can think of, but at the end of the day, the true community are these grassroots commentators, these guys who are doing it for fun, who aren't doing it for money. And I'm not saying that if you're doing it for money, there's something wrong with that. I'm not suggesting that, because I don't truly believe that myself. But if you have a problem, then keep in mind you can always come back to your roots, and you can always find hundreds and thousands of people from all across the globe who have very, very similar interests to you and who are very cool people. And that is the really most amazing thing about making videos, is all the people you meet. I've made friends in several different countries, that there's no way I would have met them, absolutely not, had it not been for, and I want to say specifically Call of Duty, but had it not been for making gameplay commentaries on the internet. So that's it's really cool how that all kind of ties together. And there's the other thing you have to think about is a lot of people, not all. I know there's a lot who don't make commentaries who watch these videos, but a lot of people who make commentaries watch these videos. And as Purple Grizzly said, we're not as many as there are on YouTube in terms of the global population of people who play video games. We are a select few. And what I want to make a point of is that it really takes a commentator to know and appreciate what it means to be a commentator. And what I mean by that is, if you really think about it, here I am speaking to a bunch of people who I don't know, who I'd never met, and who there's a chance I may not ever meet. I'm sitting in my basement talking to myself, watching myself play a recorded video game. Like, when you put it that way, holy smokes, does that ever sound really, really loserish? But as I said, only a commentator really knows what this is all about. As with anything, there's always that intimate brotherhood, I guess you could say. But anyways, guys, a bit of an off topic for me, but I thought it was somewhat appropriate given the last Call of Duty video, and there's definitely a lot of feedback on that video. People giving their own opinions. So definitely share your opinion. I always am interested to see what other people have to say. I'll definitely be reading these after this video gets posted. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. And this is MagicPeople, and now is the time where I get to whore myself out a bit. If you guys like this, be sure to head on over to my channel and subscribe. But first, be sure you subscribe to GVA. Anyways, guys, that is all for me for now, for real this time, and I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.